Walter Overcourt here, you're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. As always, we'll be crossing over to Manchester to join Martin Logan, who's out and about with our Irish community all over the UK. This week we have a very festive programme for you. We're coming from the town of Balla, which is situated a couple of miles from Castlebar, for their annual Christmas Tractor Lights Parade, and I can tell you it's quite a spectacle. In the second half of the programme we're heading for Castlebar for a magical Christmas where Mayo on ice is in full swing and it's wowing audiences. But first, here we are in Balla. The tractor parade is in full swing. Lots of excitement, lots of families here, lots of activities, and we're going to finish with a fireworks display as well.
Starting off at 6 o'clock here with the kids' parade. That's moving off from the back of the surgery down there. 7 o'clock then the main tractor parade is on. And after that then we're going to the fireworks.
Many tractors involved in the parade?
Well, last year we had 61. So if we have 61 this year we'll be happy. You know, that's a big crowd in town. A lot of tractors to manage and traffic and that, so we're hoping for around the same.
Where do a lot of them come from?
They're from all over. There's lads, 2 young lads there from Castlebar, came out from Castlebar there. They left at 3 o'clock a while ago. And there's another 3 fellas rang there from Gilmartin on the way down. There's a lad coming from Balla, you know, so they're from all over the place. And there's a lot of the local lads here, a lot of the local contractors are in as well, so all over.
And what's the attraction for all these tractors to come in the parade like this?
I don't know, there's a bit of a child in everyone, I think, no matter what it is. So, all kids love tractors, and the tractor lights is just something that came from, I don't know where it started really. This is our 3rd year doing it now, and it's a bit of a craze. It started off now, and when you see the effort, Duffy's tractor out there now, when you see that there's about 3 weeks of work on into that out there, so someone is enjoying it anyhow.
And a big family occasion for the people of the area.
Yeah, it's great to see. The fireworks too, and afterwards when it's over, there'll be a load of kids out there, and it finishes off the evening nicely, you know.
Well, look, we'll let you get back to your work and getting ready for the big parade here. It's going to be a fantastic evening.
Thanks, Henry. Thank you.
Well, one of the highlights of the parade here in Balla is the Polar Express, and we have the conductor and we have the driver. So we're all systems go here. This is a fantastic Polar Express. Yeah.
Not too bad, Henry. Not too bad. A lot of planning goes into it. A bit of putting together again.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
That would have taken on and off around three weeks, but two weeks really. An hour here and there, and eventually then 3 days. Between painting and mechanicking and everything else. It's based on the Polar Express, and it's bringing kids to the North Pole. It's an old film. It was remade again. Tom Hanks played the conductor in the remake, and it's magical. And it always had an effect. Well, personally on me, it's a lovely seasonal film. So watched it last year, and I said, I know what I'm going to do this year for the parade. So that's. This time last year we got the idea. So it's full year in planning really, Henry.
So you're the driver, you're the one that has to drive it in the parade. Is it difficult?
Exactly. It's difficult enough, yeah. The visibility isn't that great out. A lot of it you have to guesswork where you're going, you know. But anyway, we get around. We get around all right, yeah.
And I can imagine the reaction from people when they see you going past in the Polar Express.
The kids light up, yeah. The kids just love it. It's for the kids. Tonight is for the kids, you know. It's all about the kids really, and they look forward to it. Here in Balla now, it's a seasonal thing now. They come from all over, you know, and it's all about. They say it's all about the kids, you know, and probably the older kids as well. Not older kids there, like ourselves, yeah.
Living your youth again.
Living our youth again, yeah.
Well, look, and enjoy the experience, and I have no doubt it's a fantastic to see it all lit up, and it's a great work on into it, and enjoy the parade.
Thank you very much, Henry. Thank you. Enjoy your night. Thank you.
Peter, you're a local businessman in town here in Balla. What does this parade mean for a place like Balla?
Well, I suppose you do what you can to support your local town, and it's really for the kids and to mark the Christmas season starting, and we do the work in all the pubs and hotels and whatever around the area, so it's nice to give something back to your local community and town.
And are you a tractor fan?
Absolutely, yes, and an off-roader as well.
Monaghan Brothers are a very successful business here in the area, and picked up a couple of national awards as well, didn't you?
That's right, we won the Manufacturer and Export Award 2017, the National Enterprise Awards.
And how many would you have employed here?
There's 12 in total, and then ourselves, the 4 brothers.
All involved in the business.
All involved in the business and kept flat out busy.
Fantastic. Great for a small company here in County Mayo, and particularly in Balla as well. You must be very proud of it.
It's great, yeah. It keeps us going and keeps us busy and keeps all our families fed, and also a lot of the locals as well.
Well, that's fantastic, and continued success into 2020 and beyond. And you're going to get a chance, I believe, you have a couple of young people in the tractor parade today.
We do indeed. Now we meet my grandson shortly, who will be on his John Deere.
What else would you be on but a John Deere? Well, we look forward to that.
Yeah, no problem.
A lot of planning has gone into this mini parade.
Well, there has indeed, yeah. Last year we had a main tractor run for the adults, and this year we said, why wouldn't we let the kids have an opportunity? So we decided a couple of weeks ago at the CRD meeting to get them involved, and look at the turnout, it's absolutely brilliant.
And fabulous tractors as well.
Absolutely. Santa, were you very busy making all the tractors the last couple of Christmases?
Busy. You couldn't be busy enough. But I have a lot of helpers, I have a lot of elves. And you know, these elves that they put up on shelves and houses, don't heed them. They're not the ones at all. I'm the one that have all the elves that be able to go around and tell everybody, and they'll be able to tell me how good the children are. And I know the children are all good. So well done to all the children and all the parents.
Okay, well done. It's absolutely fantastic. They're ready for off now for the parade. Where do they go?
They'll go straight down the main street into the square in Balla. I would park up and take a picture and watch the main tractor run, which is the main event, in about an hour's time. And then the fireworks at 8 o'clock.
It'll bring you back to your childhood, this, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, that's not too long ago, Santa.
Santa never left his childhood. He's there all the time.
Thanks for coming out and supporting us.
I know Henry is the same way, and I know you're looking in anticipation to me arriving on Christmas Eve.
Sarah, how does it feel to be the only female driver in this parade this evening?
It's great. I'm delighted to be here to do it this evening, and it's a great thing for the community, and I'm looking forward to it now. Hopefully now it'll all go well. Yeah.
Are you a bit nervous driving the tractor through the town here in the parade?
I am, yeah, very nervous, worried about it, but hopefully it'll all go okay. Yeah.
And is this the first time you've done a parade like this?
Yeah, last year now I came to the parade on the evening it was on, and it was a great evening. And this year I'm actually part of it, so I actually met the love of my life at it last year, so that's how I ended up in this year. So I did.
And is that how you got interested in tractors?
Well, I had no choice. It's part of the package.
Yeah. So you're all set. You're off now in a couple of minutes, so
Yes.
all set to go. And
Set to go.
you're not nervous or anything, or?
Very nervous.
But you get through it all right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Great. Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you well with it.
Thank you very much, and happy Christmas. Thank you.
Can I ask you what you thought of the parade?
I thought the parade was outstanding. I would like to compliment all the committee here involved in the parade here in Ball. There's a lot of work put into something to do in this. There's a lot of people involved. There's probably 100 stewards here tonight. I'd like to compliment the people like Gilmartin and the rest of the committee involved. So I'd like to say well done. Very well done.
And you?
Yeah, it's credit to the community, so it is. They're a fantastic bunch here in Ball. They rise to any challenge given to them, and tonight is a prime example of it.
That's a great family occasion,
It's
isn't
a brilliant family, and it's the start of Christmas, so gives a good feel to the start of it. So it's great.
Okay.
It's brilliant.
And the night's young yet.
It is.
The night is only a pup.
Look, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much.
Okay. What do you think of the parade?
I think it's just wonderful. It's great fun. It's great to see so many people in the community out. Something like this brings people together on a wet winter's night. It's brilliant. Great fun, and we don't care about the rain. So, yeah, we're having a great time.
And your own family here as well. You have some youngsters here.
I have Dara, and Ollie is here. And I have another son up the road, Ulton. He's not with us at the moment, but he was here earlier. And all his friends. And these are neighbours and friends from school, so we're all here tonight.
And these will all be tractor fans, will they?
Well, now a lot of them have an agricultural background, so they appreciate the farm machinery and what's going on here tonight, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
and all looking forward to the fireworks.
Oh yeah, we can't wait for that. It's meant to be happening now soon, I think, straight away after this, so
Yes. Well,
yeah.
We'll let you go and enjoy it.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks. Happy Christmas, yeah.
I think you'll agree, folks, that was a fantastic spectacle, and congratulations to Liam and Peter and everybody involved in organising this magnificent event and the huge crowds that turned out from the community to watch the parade. Now, after the break, we are going ice skating in Castlebar, so we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Fulcher, you're very welcome back to part 2 of the programme. While we're here on the magnificent Mall in Castlebar as Mayo on Ice gears up for another bumper Christmas run.
Three years ago, Wilson Bird was the president, I was the vice president, and Wilson came to me one day and said, I think we've got an ice skating rink for the Mall. And I was going, really? Like, you know, at the time I thought, what, are you kidding me? Like, so delighted. In fairness, it was spearheaded by Wilson 3 years ago, and I took over as president 2 years ago and have kept it going for the last 2 years. It is tough to bring it, there's a lot of challenges, but it's great that it's here again this year.
And it's the third year, the last 2 years now. How successful has it been?
It's been very good. Like every year it's been getting bigger and bigger. Last year they did 20,000, so our target this year is 25,000. We put the markets inside this year, we've bigger and better rides. The big ride behind us was in London last year, so we're great to have that here this year. I'm not going to go up on myself, Henry, but it'd be nice to see you up in it later on.
Yeah, I go with you, John. For Castlebar, of course, they come from all over the county and further beyond, don't they, for this ice rink?
Absolutely. Like with the support of the business and the council and Leo, we get great support, and we use it to advertise all over Connacht. We on radio, on all the media, all over. So it's about bringing people to Castlebar to shop, to eat, to spend their money in Castlebar with this as the spearhead, and it's great to get people in. The town is crazy busy today, it's great.
Compared to any other town, actually in the West Riding, it's very unique because it's the only town really in Connacht that has something like this.
It's the biggest one in Connacht, to be honest, and it's great. Some places have kind of fake ice, but this is real ice, and the operators of Brian McGee and Kenneth do a great job. It's a professional job, in fairness, and everything is done right, and we're very lucky for a town of its size to have something like this.
How about here in the Mall? Is this the best location for it?
Well, it is. Like, there is the barracks, but visually this is the best. Like, it's a tricky site, there's no doubt. We have to put tracking down to protect it, and when it goes we have to reinstate the Mall. But for the last 2 years we've done that, and I think people just, when they're driving into town, they see it, and it's just great to see at Christmas. You know, it's in the middle of town, and it gets the spend out of the people too, for the retailers in the town.
How long will it run for?
It's to the first week in January.
Number of years leading up to this event, which is in its third year, we saw a decline in local business, in particular where people were migrating to the Galway, Limericks, the Corks and Dublins doing their weekly shopping. At least this is giving us a chance to use it as an anchor to attract people into town to shop our own shop in particular, we see a benefit from it. The new venture that came about as a result of us having a market stall, which developed Swirl, that has grown and it's continuing to grow. The likes of the crepes and the coffees are booming. Obviously, there's a big market for that now at the moment. But yeah, it's huge. The last 2 years, they've had 50,000 skaters on the ice. That's 50,000 people coming into town, as well as the people that come in just to spectate. And they're leaving their money in town. One particular story that I know of last year of a family that came into the shop. They came from the north tip of Donegal, a mother and a father and the 2 kids. They stayed 2 nights in Brafey House. They came specifically to skate on the Saturday. They took in a show in the Traveller's Friend that night. The mother, while the kids were skating, went downtown and did a bit of shopping. The father went for some food. I think it was down to Mulroy's actually. He went to his complimenting John on the food down there. But that's one example of many, and they've come from far and wide. Like we've people coming from Monaghan, from Cavan, from Kildare, from Wicklow, all over. It's the biggest ice skating venue in the Connacht province. So it's a huge attraction, and it benefits the town as a whole.
Of course, the business people have put their hands in their pockets and come up with funding to help it, because it's a costly operation.
That's right. The operator himself has invested $250,000 into the event. Now he struggled this year. We just about got it over the line. His insurance has increased 70%. He's hit with the increase in the VAT from 9 to 13.5%. So it's a big ask. The only reason he's come back here is because the Chamber and the people of Castlebar have got behind him last year. He was blown away by the support he got, and he said, "Okay, let's give it another go." And he's here, and we can't ask much more than that. It's up to the people here, the town, to support it, and the people in the surrounding areas of the county, and indeed the province.
Donna, congratulations on being elected to Mayo County Councillor.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you very much.
Of course, this is your patch here in town, isn't it?
This is, very close to home here in Castlebar in the Mall. Fantastic facility now for the Christmas season for all the people of Castlebar and the surrounding areas and the county as a whole.
And of course you've availed of this because you've nieces and nephews who love this.
I have a nephew that absolutely loves coming here. It's magical at night now with the trees lit up in the mall and the music and all of the amenities here. It's a fantastic thing to have in the town. And I want to congratulate the Chamber of Commerce for all of the work they have put in, the local businesses for sponsorship, Mayo County Council and everyone who's worked to make this a success. It's fantastic to see this in the town and it bringing approximately anything between 20 and 25,000 people to Castlebar during the Christmas season.
And of course Castlebar over the last few years has kind of taken a bit of a knock, and of course this has given it a great boost now, hasn't it?
It has taken a knock, as have many towns, but I think we're on the up again. We're a really good town for shopping, and hopefully this will encourage families to come into town, eat in our bars and restaurants, shop in our local shops. And you can see even this week the Connacht Telegraph in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce have launched a Support Local, Shop Local campaign, which is really trying to bring the business back into Castlebar, to the shops, restaurants that support our local communities. It is them that support our football clubs, our Gaelic clubs, all of our clubs, and providing sponsorship. So it's so important to spend local.
Well, I couldn't let you go without asking, did your nephew or niece bring you up on that big?
He's only 3, my little Sean, so he's. We haven't gone up on that. I went up in it the year before last with my husband, and I'm looking up going, will I or won't I? But it's fantastic for here in the town. And this area is so beautiful at night. You can see it's a showpiece in the town. And this time of day, you don't see it as well as when you're driving around here at night. It's very magical. It's beautiful. We're so lucky to have it here.
I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all our viewers and all our diaspora a very happy Christmas and every good luck in the new year.
This is a fantastic facility here at Christmas in the town of Castlebar.
It's great really because it makes it really Christmas. When you see the ice rink and the kids skating around, it's our childhood memories of what Christmas used to be. You'd see them on Christmas cards and postcards, and it makes it really Christmas, and it's so important for the young people, the people that are out skating there. I mean, myself and the deputy mayor are out there from time to time, but we wouldn't get up the speed that some of these young people are getting up. But it's great for the town. It brings people into the town. Many people associate Castlebar now as the place with the ice rink.
Deputy Mayor and former Cathaoirleach Mayo County Council, the council goes very involved, the local council here, councillors in the town, to make this happen the last couple of years.
Absolutely, and I'm delighted to be here in the heart of Castlebar, the Mall, the county town. First of all, I want to wish everyone a happy Christmas and health and happiness for 2020, and especially the people of this great county, our diaspora, and all the people that are in hospital. As Michael has already said, he's pointed out, this is fantastic. We had over 20,000 people here last year, and we hope to bring over 30,000 people to Castlebar in County Mayo for people here, Mayo on ice, for skating here in the heart of Castlebar. As you already pointed out, Henry, I mean, if you travel around here at night time, the way the Mall is lit up here in Castlebar, the Mall is the lungs of the county town, and we're delighted to have put this lighting scheme in over the last couple of years here in Castlebar. It's fantastic for Castlebar. There's no question about it, and the money that was spent here in Castlebar is we're getting the value of it back now, and it's great for the town. It's great for visitors that are coming to the town, and it's lovely to see the Mall lit up.
Indeed, a lot of work has gone into setting up this. They've been weeks setting it up, Henry, and there'll be weeks again taking it down. And the Mall will be restored to its former glory after the ice rink moves on. But it's really great for the town. The amount of people it brings into town. I can tell you that I know the takeaways and all of them establishments, they really benefit from this, because after you're an hour out there on ice, you'd soon go for your burger and chips. But it's really good, and we're delighted to be part of it, and we hope that next year it'll be bigger and better. And even the local ice hockey team, the Castlebar Bulls, actually will be training here, and that's great as well.
Finally, I believe you're going to be daredevils this evening. You're going to take a ride on the altitude.
Absolutely. I have invited the mayor and myself and yourself, Henry. It's called the Altitude, and it's 130 feet high, and we're going to have a go at it now in a few minutes, myself and the Cathaoirleach.
Good. I hope you haven't had your dinner yet.
No, I won't have the burger and chips until after that's for sure, but I'm looking forward to it. I was looking at it there as I was coming in here, and I got nervous looking at the guys that were up there, but I said, sure, I might as well join them. It's not as nervous as having to go up for election.
Okay, well, let's go and try it out.
Okay, let's go.
We'll do that.
We're going to leave you now as we take a ride on the Altitude. Now, just a reminder that Mayo on Ice will be in Castlebar until the 5th of January, so you still have time to come and enjoy this fabulous winter wonderland.